is from appearance on the eve of the Puerto Rican Day Parade, expected to be the heir apparent to his boxing-crazed island's boxing identity. Recently, Verdejo's performances have raised as many questions as answers.
If he ever starts to feel the pressure to make something happen.
No, I understand. That is thing. You can make errors and you learn, and then you sit down and you visualize the mistakes that you've made, and you try to improve those things in the gym. I think that I hope that for the next fights, that I be able to give the grade that the people want to see. I will come prepared to give the best of me at all times to carry the.
Terrence Crawford versus Victor Postol. Sanctioned by the New York State Athletes de Ciudad de México.
And that
he's not coming out wailing away. Verdejo has, and I think
after all these years, Hall of Fame will be scoring the fights unofficially for us.
All business in there tonight.
Quick left hook by Verdejo. Roy?
Much more business focused on his opponents like that.
Verdejo's Ricky Marquez, years old, was very blunt, not done the things he is supposed to do from within, to truly perform.
You know, you depending on, forget about that country that is supported you as an amateur until he wants to, is expecting to lose.
You were mentioned, you know, Verdejo may have been caught up in the last year or so. He's actually earned it in the ring. Expectations. The question for Verdejo is, does he love doing this kind of product by him in the ring?
Frame yourself. You got to realize, ready, stay focused, and hold fan base. So it's highly important to him that he focuses and does what he has to do.
Early in the round, he landed
an extraordinary tonight.
And with that long body.
Up-and-coming fighters like Terrence, very top of the sport.
Well, yes, he is. Lomachenko's body size doesn't see straight right we usually see. There was the overhand right because of how close
to be inducted.
Counterpunch, good, sharp.
Now the question becomes, spectacular, can you get your guy out of it as this fight progresses?
Well, it's a good start. Down 3/4. The guys are up.
Yep.
Boxing fans who are in this arena tonight would say to themselves, looking at this opponent, well, Felix Trinidad would knock him out.
Right.
Miguel Cotto would knock him out.
Right.
When is this guy going to knock him out?
Wilfred Benitez was a great fighter, but the response to him was not the same as Trinidad, because Trinidad was a destroyer.
I mean, Trinidad was an offensive fighter.
Then has taken place against Mexican opponents who
he makes that guy pay, and that
Mexican boxing fan base, and yet Puerto Rico's even in the rivalry is remarkable.
Like that.
Too good of a box.
He might be in a fight with somebody who puts up that much action, but really speaking, he's one of those defenders. Breathing distance.
You want to see something, Roy, I've never quite seen.
Not exactly.
Side to side ability, box.
The professional pedigree can do, Lomachenko can do. And
good
that's why
power.
I said
game recognized game.
Yep.
Meanwhile, we watch Atkins of Mexico get a fight. But generally, in the fighter meeting, try to avoid being that 100. He thought that he could 97 punches thrown.
Landed
by Jones. You
there it is.
Get the throw is easy to hit. Veteran of 34 professional bouts over a career now in its 16th year. Risked his title against two-time Olympic gold medalist Vasily Lomachenko.
This when the fight seems to be a little. You can't be so take away from his confidence. Like he just hit him with.
Fun by trying to draw more blood from the cut, which is at the corner of Martinez. More intense tonight.
His 3 fights, he's really focused.
He's not going to look as good.
The number of and if you can do the math, you know that
having fun himself out of it and
a little something different to get him offset like that.
Great right hand. Hurt Martinez. Left hook caught him too. Looking to land something else solid. A body shot here would be helpful.
Very helpful.
Doesn't throw the body shot. Keeps headhunting. Referee Michael Ortega watching closely, and Ortega's going to stop it.
All right, well, I have a feeling he's a hot
Throw this jab, throw a double jab. Good jab he had been letting all night, but he decided now, let me follow with the right hand. That right hand hurt him really bad. Best right hand of the night. Came off of that jab, which was a long jab, 2 long jabs as a matter of fact. And